For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, now and forever, and to the ages of ages.
Greek Americans are very proud of their heritage. And at the center of that spirit is our Greek Orthodox Church for the last 2,000 years.
There's a lot of things that make AMC special. First and foremost is the culture, the community.
The striking inspiration of this church is the unconditional love that you will experience from people. Everyone is accepted for who they are.
And we're very blessed that the Archangel Michael Church is one big family.
The history of the Archangel Michael Greek Orthodox Church goes back 40 years, when 40 families went out on a limb, went into uncharted waters to start this church.
Warner Avenue goes way back around the 1980s. It was comprised of families that were moving into the area. I came in 1984, but all of a sudden we were starting to outgrow the church and the school and the various organizations that we had. We began to look at options.
Greeks in the community in particular, they love to come together for a shared goal.
It was a belief, and it was belief in God, and it was just believing in our abilities to find a place for our new home.
We came across a parcel of land. It was almost a 9-acre parcel of property. The town was willing to sell us a portion of that. And then what we started to do is to basically gather finances.
We built a $25 million complex here, have less than $1 million of debt. We've accomplished so much, but we also grew from 30 families to, at that time, 300 to 400 families, and now we're just shy of 700 families.
The founding families, they came together 40 years ago, and just look what they created around us.
Amen. Ever blessed be the name of the Lord, from this time forth and forever.
The church has always been a second home for me growing up, so I was looking forward to it being the same for my children. Some of my best friends are families we have met from when our kids were 3 years old. We work together on various ministries here to make things happen for the kids.
The place for my children to learn about their Greek Orthodox faith, to develop friendships within our own Greek Orthodox community.
My wife and all my children have made long-lasting friendships, relationships that continue to this day and hopefully will continue for the rest of their lives.
The secret sauce to this community is the people. The priests have been great, going back to Father Dennis, who I admire so much for building this community.
lot of things that make Archangel Michael special. It's the leadership and guidance from Father Dennis and now Father John. Very talented people, engaging people, bring a lot to this community.
We have so many aspects of our church that can involve everyone. We have the religious aspect, we have the sports, cultural dancing, Sunday school, which incorporates the kids into church, learning about it.
The children are getting religious education, overnight retreats to the homeless. I feel very blessed, very honored. I learn from them, and they learn from me.
Sports is extremely important.
Pass it out.
We have seen literally an explosion of attendance at church, Sunday school, and various other social programs that we wouldn't see otherwise if we didn't have the sports programs of soccer and basketball.
And sometimes my kids would sit in the gym all day just to watch their friends play. And there's nothing better you can want than your kid that they want to be here, that they want to be where their families are, where their friends are, in the church.
I remember my wedding at this church, taking pictures with my brother, who was my best man. And my brother said, hey, let's go on the basketball court. But the dream of us as young men that turned into a reality, I think speaks volumes for what this community can do when it comes together.
And our community has always been at the forefront, and I think it's always been a very innovative community that has foresight.
This church has grown tremendously over the years, and I think it's important that we don't stop that and we continue to grow.
The future of AMC to me is the youth.
One thing I've really have been blessed to experience is the leadership of the upcoming new generation.
When I'm in church, I feel a sense of community. I'm participating in the liturgy with my family and fellow classmates. The church is my second home.
The best way to thank the people before you is to give back to the people after you. We're just here doing our part, trying to give back to the community, because there's been so much that's been given to us as youth members, and there's so many more coming to take our places. So we're just trying to lead them in the right direction and make them good Orthodox Christian men and women.
We have a great opportunity before us to really sort of come full circle for our community with the purchase of 4 acres of surrounding property.
The purchase of 4 acres is really quite a value proposition.
The 4 acres for $1.5 million is a steal. It's a bargain.
There's intangibles well beyond the $1.5 million that we're going to pay for this. And by the way, if we look back 20 years to what we paid for this 4.6 acres, we paid just about the exact same price. So 20 years later, we're buying the same amount of land for the same price. That's unheard of in real estate. It offers us an opportunity to grow our community, have green space, additional parking, hold festivals, hold outdoor events.
The possibility of a nice athletic field built on this property that will serve the youth and the community, not just of the Archangel Michael Church, but of the greater New York area.
And 20 years from now, who knows what the needs of the community will be?
If we don't buy it, someone else will. And we need to protect our borders.
We are presenting the future generation with amenities, with opportunities that we didn't have. And we are calling on this community now to come together.
We need every person to be involved. We need everybody to step forward.
The church will always need the support of the broader community to develop and build and go further, and it's to everyone's benefit.
The most important ingredient is faith. And along with faith, we have to have love. And when we love, it's easy to give. And every person is going to have the opportunity to be part of this vision by giving.
My faith, and this church in particular, has taught me the joy of giving, the rewards of giving, and humility, as I've seen many others who have given a lot more. And all they've asked for in return is the preservation and growth of this church. And this land acquisition will fulfill the needs for generations to come.
Because of the success of the past, I am very confident, especially with the new leadership coming up, that this project will have just as great success and follow a great history of what the Archangel Michael community is.
We are the AMC family.
We are the AMC family, spreading our wings.
We are spreading our wings and expanding our ministries.
spreading our wings and expanding our ministries.
We are AMC, AMC Strong.
We are AMC Goya. We are AMC Strong. Woo!
Well done. Right there.
Love, dedication, and service.
AMC Spreading Our Wings.